Hey, it's Jonathan. Thanks for joining me today. I hope this video finds you in good fortune. Today I want to talk about a project, World Mobile Token, being built on the Cardano blockchain. Look, make sure you check out our blockchain friends. Art by Nora. She's got a local show coming up, NFTs, World of Cardano. Excellent project, Metaverse. Very excited about that one. Great giveaways and games going on their Discord. Magic Square NFT. They're doing all of our artwork and building our website and things of that nature. So make sure you check those projects out. The blockchain is it's only as decentralized as the network that it's being run on. Um, and you could say, well, okay, it's decentralized because it's, um, consensus between many nodes, many computers. The problem is that those computers are connected to a network. How centralized is that network? Um, you know, in all of the United States, how many network carriers are there? In Europe, how many network carriers are there? Um, and these are the things to consider. So at some point, you have to have a decentralizing of the actual platform that the computers are connected to. If everything is running through one satellite, then the network is as central as it possibly can be. Um, which just makes sense. Anyway, so World Mobile, they have kind of a twofold plan. They're decentralizing things, but they're also bringing data service and telephone service to people that in remote regions. They're doing this by way of these satellite stations, these solar power land-based satellite stations that people can connect to the internet on and phone services. Also, it'll supply them with ID identification and banking services as well is the goal. So that's just a brief overview. Um, if you haven't study this project, then I encourage you to look into it. I just wanted to bring the EarthNode auction up to your attention. There's EarthNode auction coming up in a couple days. Now these are the actual satellite stations, right? These are the nodes that the network runs on. And by being involved in this project, what happens is um, you have the opportunity to own these nodes and be part of the network. So to decentralize these nodes, individuals like you and I can purchase the right to operate these nodes and run these nodes by way of staking. Well, some of them are being auctioned off, and that auction is coming up. So now is the perfect time to get in this project. This project is still very young. I mean, it's been around for a while, but it's still very young. So on the 31st, um, there will be a auction of the Earth nodes, and their website. We go over here to their website. They're traded. You can find them on Sunday Swap, but they're traded on a number of exchanges. And if you go to their website, you can just see that see their timeline here. They're in the early staking rewards portion of their timeline. Some great information on their website. I encourage you to hop on here and look around, talking about rewards. What you have to do is you have to purchase a certain amount of their tokens, and that you lock them up. And I see, okay, they're creating equal access to the internet. You lock them up, and that gives you, then you can purchase um, a Earth node, and it also gives you staking rewards. So distributed ownership. So you can actually own part of the network. I'll let you go on here. It was the main point that I wanted to point out to you um, concerning this project is, look, they've been in just a ton of different articles posted on them, covering this project. So this is probably something that you've already heard of. Okay, so the auction details is, it's basically an auction. The things to point out here are any vault that contains a minimum of 100,000 and one WMT 100 1,100 WMT will be eligible to participate in the auction, provided that the 100,000 WMT are not held for another Earth node. Okay, so you have to have 100,000 WMT per Earth node. And then they give a little example here. I think everybody can figure this out. You know, if you have 2 Earth nodes already reserved, your vault should contain 300,000 WMT. Okay, because if you have 2 reserved, then 200,000 of that is going to be for the 2 you already have reserved, and then 100,000 will be for the next one that you want to purchase. Um, Now the WMT, I'll go through it here too. It's important to point out. It's held in a smart contract. This is just a requirement to actually bid. This is not the bid amount. Okay. So if, for example, and if you read through this paper, it gives you examples. It tells you basically how auction works. You know, if you purchase an Earth node for 3,000, and then you'll need 103,000, right? Because the 3,000 is actually the purchase price, and then the 100,000 is just to be able to. You have to secure that in the vault. You have to have that in the vault, and you'll also need to lock that up into a smart contract when you want to receive the NFT. In fact, I'll go down here and so you need to have 100,000 WMT staked, which is kept by the bidder in their wallet. Okay, so you're going to have that staked. That's kept by the bidder in their wallet. The bid amount, which is variable amount at the discretion of the bidder. Okay, so the bid amount is going to be whatever you bid, and it's going to be incremented by 100 WMT. So if the last bid is 2,000, then the next bid will be 2,100. Okay, just fairly straightforward. They go in here and they tell you basically how auction works. There are some times and stuff in here. If you're interested in bidding, then you need to probably get in here and study this. But that's something you need to personally do so that you'll have it in your head. The start dates and times and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so let's see what happens after the auction. Once all Earth nodes have valid operators and are successfully reconciled, the Earth node NFTs will be distributed. In order to receive your Earth node NFT, you will need to send 100,000 WMT from the address you indicated in the vault to a smart contract. If you use deadlist, then there's further requirements. The smart contract will then, upon receiving the required WMT, send you an EarthNode NFT. EarthNode NFT holders, you have to have one of these to operate EarthNode. EarthNode NFT holders will be eligible to continue in Phase 2 early staking program and will also be eligible for new staking rewards for EarthNode NFT holders. Okay. So that's basically that. That gives you an overview of it. You can buy WMT, which is their token. You can buy that on Sunday Swap, and there's also a number of exchanges that you can purchase the token on. If this is something, I just wanted to, wet your taste buds. If this is something you're interested in, you have a couple days to really dive into the information. If you have any further questions that I can help you with, just shoot me a DM or a comment down in the video, and I'll be happy to help you and answer those questions. But to not make it too long, I think I'm going to stop there. Y'all are beautiful, and I'll see you next time.